Hi everyone, Jennifer from Sundragon Paper and Lace. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to do part 5 of this junk journaling adventure. Want to go ahead and try to finish this up, but also take some time, not take my time, but mainly be mindful of what goes in this thing. So what I want to do next is, I think last time I decorated some pages, decorated some ephemera bits, and will now just continue decorating. I wanted to maybe make some scrappy doos. If you don't know what a scrappy doo is, jaunt on over to Leslie at 507 Willow House. She does a lot of those scrappy doos, and they are in various forms. Basically, what they are is just scrap bits of paper that you can add to any book and do it in any way, in any style, any size. And they're a lot of fun because they're a great way to give some of your favorite bits away and add to a journal, and then still have be a decorative piece too. So I love that because it has a multiple purpose and a practical purpose. So you can either use them as a notepad, or as a scrap to decorate the book. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just make a good size one so that I can then just kind of stick it inside here. And that way the recipient can go ahead and grab, have something here. I have to tell you that I do have this book. I was going to put this book up on Etsy, and I will put it up on Etsy, but it's already spoken for. My friend Karen, she's a wonderful, wonderful person. She's the one that introduced me to Leslie at 507 Willow House. And she reached out to me and wanted to buy this book. And of course, I can't refuse. But I promise I will put more books out there on Etsy. And in the meantime, this book is dedicated for Karen, who is also a good friend of Leslie from 507 Willow House Journals. I'll go ahead and link Leslie's channel if you don't know who she is. I kind of like this. Picked this up at the bank, thought you might like it. And I guess it's what it is. It just has, commensurates the directors and the officers, and it's kind of cute. I like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this instead of ripping it, which I already ripped the bottom. But if I go like this, it will save that. And this way, Karen can decide if she wants to tear it apart or do something with it. Maybe I can stick it. Will it fit in here? No, I need to make it a little bit smaller. Or, yes, maybe I'm just going to do this just like that. And let it peekaboo out. Got the words here, some of the words. Yeah, perfect. So I want to go ahead and put some stuff in here, but let me continue finishing. Let's finish this Scrappy Doo. And what I like to do with these Scrappy Doos is you can do them so many ways. You can do it like how I'm doing it in layers, and so that you can see the edges and how the different types of paper that you're going to put in. Some people like to make them like notebooks. I want to show these numbers. How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a great week, or had a great week. It is Friday over here in wonderful, sunshiny Southern Oregon. I say that sarcastically because it's really a nice day today. It really is a very nice day today. I went and I was going to ride my motorcycle out to work for about an hour or so, and my battery was dead because it was so cold. So unfortunately I couldn't ride my bike, but I think if we get it charged up enough, I'll have maybe some time to ride it tomorrow, because tomorrow's supposed to be a beautiful day as well. And it's going to be that. It will be nice. Hopefully everyone's weekend's going to be, you have some nice weekend plans. I have no real plans. These digitals, by the way, are from Raindrop Lila. And they are beautiful. And they just work so beautifully with this journal. I just love how the colors, look at the colors, how they just blend in with this blue-gray. These images, oh, I just love it. It's so pretty. And in fact, what I'm gonna do is I might decorate. Oh, you know what, this one. This kind of bothered me back here being plain. So I'm not gonna attach anything to it, but I am gonna lay a colored piece, because I think this is gonna look very pretty. So I'll show you what I'll do here. It's not gonna be very big, but it'll be a piece of paper that won't be glued on, so that Karin can choose to move the paper if she wanted to and do something else. And I just love doing that flexibility, having that flexibility. Do that. And then that way, there we go. Yeah, I think I just love that. There. And this, maybe I should put this like this. There we go. Love that. And then I want to put, I wanted to put, I picked up some fabric from, I think 1924 linens. Let me look here. I'm grabbing. It's called, I have it listed. I have her name listed. 1924 Linens and More. And that's an Etsy. And I got some of this beautiful, beautiful fabric here. And, oh, I like that. I'll just put that there. There. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay. Back to the Scrappy Doo. I want to, let's add some more. Let's add this. Let's add that. Like that. And then let's get rid of the border. And I copied these prints on vintage paper. This was some vintage lined binder paper. Do you remember binder paper in school? Gosh, you know, I used to, that's one thing that I really loved about when school started, is buying new paper, new binders, new pens, new pencils, rulers, peachy folders. Do you remember peachy folders? And then also covering books with like a paper bag. Do you remember doing that? I used to doodle all over those paper bags with my book. So I need something on top of here. Maybe like this, just so that shows that. And then I want to put something on top of here. Maybe I think a piece of fabric there, and then I'm gonna clip it all. Not gonna staple it or anything. You know, you can staple it, or or punch a hole and put a ribbon on them, which is, you know, it's very cute that way. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use just a special clip. And that way there's no holes on the paper. Let's see. If I can find maybe a piece of lace. Gee, I don't know. I mean, my selection of lace is, it's not like I don't have a great selection of lace, but you know, maybe sometimes too many choices. Okay, I think I'll do that. Do this one. This is so pretty. This is from a cradle, an old cradle, bassinet, or however you want to call it. And the lace is just, oh, so beautiful. I tend to hoard these things. Okay. Actually, okay, so let me do this. Let's do this and this. Should I pin it with a rusty pin? These pins here, I went and I rusted. I've got so many that I'm going to put these up on my, for sale on my Etsy shop as well. I haven't quite figured out how to price it out yet, but these will be up for sale. They turned out beautiful. I just love that rusty color. Now, you know what? I don't want to poke a hole. That was my whole intention. These two, I've got so many of these. I rusted those over, and those will be up for sale as well. Here. And this is a neat little clip. It's very vintage. I don't know exactly how old these are, but this is how they look. They come like this. And I don't even know what kind of a clip they are. But this is what I've got here. I love this the little box. But if you guys are interested in buying some of these, getting some of these, just holler. Holler, I'll make more. I'll rust up some more. And yeah, I'll rust up some more. Just let me know. Is that sticking? Is that staying? Yeah, it's staying put. Staying put? Yes, staying put. Okay. Yeah, those were a lot of fun. I found those in an estate sale. It was mixed in with a bunch of jewelry, and it's really funny, you know, some of the stuff that you want, nobody else wants, which only benefits me. Benefits me, for sure. Okay, let's see. Will this go in there like that? Do you think that looks okay? No, I think I'm gonna put a tag on here instead, or I might put an envelope full of goodies in here. And then, so that means I need to put something here. There. I like that. Okay. Another thing that I was going to do is I wanted to put pockets here and here, side pockets. And I think I'm going to make those out of lace. Oh, that looks so pretty. I love that. That looks so, so pretty. Okay. I'm going to put pockets here. And then I might put some Collage More Raindrop Lila on a couple of these pages, and then make an envelope full of goodies for in here, and then that should do it. That should do it. Let me find some lace that will be pretty as side pockets. Either lace or the fabric I got from 1929 Linens and More. This is pretty, isn't it? But this already has blue, and it doesn't, you can't really see the pretty paper, so I think maybe lace would be more appropriate. Like that. Or, or maybe a full pocket. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I can't decide. Or I know. Whoops, this came out. This, where was this? Or is this, oh no. Okay, that's that. So that was extra. That's kind of neat there, but I just don't like how this and this looks. Maybe just be best without any pockets. Or maybe you just really like tucks. A tuck would be good. Or maybe make this as a tuck, but it's already glued down pretty well. Or do a tuck like this. That might be good. What I have seen in other journals or other bookmakers, they make their pockets really short and then just add something really, I think that's what I'll do. I'll maybe put just a thin, and I think this lace will look pretty, or fabric will look pretty here. This too is from 1924 Linens and More. Yeah, kind of make it look, have this organic type of a feel to it. And maybe scrunch it up over here. Okay. Okay. Boy, that made it really shrink up, didn't it? That tear. But that's okay. We'll widen it up. Do this. This will be scrunched up like this. I like that. And then just stick something in there. Okay. Just want to make sure it can close easily. This is already getting really, really chunky. So I don't want to make it too chunky. I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'll put some ephemera bits, some maybe journal cards down in here, maybe photos. We'll see. We will see. There are, let me see, gosh, what a mess. There are some ephemera cards that I was working on that might look really fun, just like this, like that. Yeah, and I just need to decorate this, you know, maybe make it like into a, put an image on it or something. So, but we'll do that the next time. But as for now, we've got this pocket, and I want to go ahead and do that in the back as well. Do the same thing. I had another piece of that fabric that I cut. Oh, here. Okay, let's see. I know these pockets look really, really small and tiny, but if you don't, or skinny, you know, if you don't put anything too substantial in these, they work. And I think they're just, it's just a sweet little pocket for something light and not too overdone, you know, doesn't have to be so overdone. I think I need to make that a little longer. And the shabbier it is, I think, the better. I want to just make sure I have it the right way, however it looks, which way it looks the best. And scrunch it here like that. Just kind of give it a little pleat. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, my bracelet is making noise. It's talking. All right, let's. Okay, I like that. I really like that. And then if I wanted to, I can put a piece of ephemera paper. I'm sorry, I keep mispronouncing ephemera. It's actually ephemera. And I don't know if I'll ever get it right the first time. I have to correct myself. So I like that. Number 4. Number 4 sticking out there. What else? I'm going to put something printed and pretty in the back of that. The fun thing about this is that, you know, I have found that I don't have to glue or attach everything. Because when I think about a book that I might want, ooh, how about something like this? I might want a loose piece that kind of goes with the theme of the book, but I want to be able to put it in a spot where I think that. So I'm just kind of putting the recipient's perspective on what they might want to look at or receive. And I think that when you glue and decorate too many of the pages, then it doesn't give the recipient much freedom. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people fully make their books like that, and that's fine. But I think too that sometimes the freedom of having some, oh, that's so pretty. I love that, guys. That is so pretty. Okay. So there's that. And then I'll put some paper pieces in here. Just gotta find some special papers. And there's still some pockets that can be filled. And this needs some decorating on it. Okay. All right, so that one's decorated. That's got that. We've got this. Okay. We got our pockets made. Oh, what was I going to put in here? I was going to put, I wonder if this goes in there too. This will be pretty. I think I will put, I'm going to make something, a little ephemera something on here. Here's this is from Raindrop Lila. Yeah, this is a digital from Raindrop Lila. Oh, that looks good there. And maybe I can put an image or something on here and decorate that. So I think the next video, which will be video number 6 of this series, will be making a couple of ephemera bits, but I don't want to stuff this too full either. I've got some vintage, original vintage pieces too that I would like to put in there, but I just don't want to overstuff this as well. But gosh, it's turning out so pretty. I'm really happy with it so far. I hope that you enjoyed your time spent with me today. I surely enjoy doing this and hope that you will join me the next time. Please like, subscribe, and thank you so much for your comments. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, subscribers that have been here with me. Again, talk to you later. Bye-bye.